Good morning, friends. I have been walking with the Lord this morning, and sometimes when you walk with the Lord, you get some little pieces of revelation. So I wanted to just quickly tell you what I was thinking because it was pretty significant. Sometimes when you talk with God, you realize how much you don't know. And if you ask a thing, He'll tell you. We do not understand the spirit world. We do not understand the kingdom of heaven unless we can get into our Bible and start learning and bringing that information on. Now, I'm not telling you this as this is thus saith the Lord. What I'm telling you is get in your Bible, talk to God, and see what He has to say. Now, we live in the land of good and evil. That you can read in Genesis how that came about. But Jesus preached about the kingdom of heaven. Now, from what I get from the Bible, the kingdom of heaven has no disease, has no sin, no death, no murder, no prejudice, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, we live in the concrete world, our earthly world, and we live under the precept that we have to choose good or evil. Now, I always had a problem with this because I am good and evil. I am in a state of chaos because there's a part of me that is with a good conscience and wants to do good. But then there's another part of me, like if you threaten my children or you come to my house to rob me, I can do evil. So putting that together, back in the garden, Adam and Eve, there were two trees that they were given a choice. Eat from the tree of life, which is the kingdom of heaven, or from the kingdom of good and evil, or the knowledge of good and evil, or the knowledge of God. So get your mind around it. What if there were three choices? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know about you, but there's never three choices. It's always one or the other. So if you take your choices and you put it, do I want to live in the kingdom of good and evil, where there's always going to be chaos and there's always going to be fighting and there's always going to be war and there's always going to be division, or the kingdom of heaven or the kingdom of God, where there's peace, unity, and freedom? So folks, get in your Bible. Don't wait. Nobody's going to give you great information or force feed you. Why in Matthew, I think 5 and 6, when Jesus is giving the Sermon on the Hill, does everything sound contra to your train of thinking? For he who is meek shall inherit the earth. For he who forgives will be forgiven. For he who is the peacekeeper, not the strong, mighty man, for he is the peacekeeper, will inherit the kingdom will inherit the earth, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Put your mind around these things, because there's two trains of thinking. There's the thinking that's under the submission of the kingdom of heaven, and there's thinking that is under the submission of good versus evil. Now, I'm going to leave you with Romans 7. This is by Paul. And Paul is the biggest evangelist. He is the biggest man of God that I know. And he was also, before he met Jesus, under the religious spirit of being a Pharisee and a murderer, by going out, by believing that he was doing something good for the culture, for the Pharisees, for the kingdom of earth, by getting rid of the Christians. So this is Romans 7:19. For the good that I would do, I do not, but the evil which I would do, that I do. And then this is 7:21. I find then a law, that when I would do good, evil is present in me. Something to think about, people. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.